I did it. Did you take it? Look at this chat.
It's funny when they tell me I'm a sad boy, bitch. What
Okay,
you think I'm using all the drugs for? Wreck the Ben's truck while listening to Ben's truck. I won't be sad no more. Yo, what up? Can I get a welcome to the jungle, please, sir?
Crafting.
I would. Not that if I choose.
Left. Crafting. Crafting.
That's so bad.
Yo, you got me into listening to Oak. Do you still listen to him? If so, what's your favorite song?
I did it. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus. What is this? Oh, no, not this.
Well, you know where he hangs out. Maybe we fucking... I go pick up my gun, we fucking get into some trouble, you know?
xQc.
I'm gonna go fuck his wife.
Hey! Oh my god. You need a ride, Juicer? I mean, you need a ride, Mom?
Oh my god. Get your stupid ass in town, man.
Well, you know where he hangs...
So bad. Juicer says. Jeez. That's minus 1,000.
Dong, ding, ding, dong, dong. Hercules 6 or 17, thank you. OG,
Oh,
Control,
shit.
thank you. Twice Double Dare, thank you. Haley.
What the? Thank you for what? What the fuck are you talking about?
That is weird, dude.
What the?
Bonjour.
Oh no.
What the? Minus
Sorry,
one.
I'm
What?
new to town, you know? Dong, ding, ding, dong, dong. Hercules 6 or 17, thank you. OG, Control, thank you. Twice Double Dare, thank you. Haley.
What the? Thank you for what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry.
So bad. That's CGI, no CGI. Yeah, that was CGI, right? It's a visual representation of what it...
Chase scene from 1924. It's from the movie Sherlock Jr. And in it, Buster Keaton seems to almost get hit by a train. With extremely limited special effects, the filmmakers had to come up with an innovative way to create the illusion. So they shot the sequence backwards, then reversed the film.
That's really smart.
Since then, Hollywood has developed countless ways to make car chases feel more real and visceral to audiences. From modifying cars to placing cameras right in the seat of the action. And without each of these innovations...
Wait, that is crazy. Dude, look at this elaborate apparatus, dude. They canceled it, so we're good to go then? They canceled the court today? Oh my god, thank you, dude.
Right in the seat of the action. And without each of these innovations, we wouldn't have gotten to the ultimate spectacle that is the Fast and Furious franchise. Let's take a look at how the car chase has evolved over 100 years in Hollywood.
That looked terrible.
This is the scene that set the standard for all modern car chases. It's from the 1968 Steve McQueen movie, Bullet, and it's iconic partly because of the characters.
Look, Chalmers, let's understand each other. I don't like you.
But also because of their cars. This mean-looking Dodge Charger is a muscle car, a type of car that exploded in popularity during the late 60s
I always
in
hated
the
those
US.
cars.
This new, sleeker generation was basically built for informal drag racing, with
I hate
big
this.
V8
I think
engines
muscle cars are
and
super
rear-wheel
boring.
drive. The hero car in Bullet was a Ford Mustang, the first major pony car, a more compact, sporty take on the muscle car. And it's this combination of streamlined design and V8 engines that made these cars powerful and maneuverable enough to pull off daring stunts, like racing through the hills of San Francisco at 110 miles per hour. Bullet also had another advantage, smaller and more rugged cameras, which allowed shooting to happen in actual streets. Before this movie, most directors shot chase scenes on studio sets, since they were dealing with cameras that looked like this. To fill in the backdrop, filmmakers would use rear projection, where you project a moving image onto a screen behind the actor. Like in this chase scene from the first Bond movie, Dr. No, where Sean Connery's steering doesn't seem to match the movement of his convertible. Bullet was one of the first—
Chat, Lee Cox said it is, and usually, chat, whenever all of y'all motherfuckers in the chat spam some bullshit, okay, spam some trash, I usually take Lee Cox's word for it. And he said it was canceled. So I take his word for it. Lee Cox knows.
First big Hollywood movies to rely on the lighter Ariflex 35-2 camera. So the crew could shoot entirely on location and also take audiences inside the cars. They mounted cameras on the hoods, sides, and interiors of each vehicle, so viewers could feel every bump and lurch.
That looks pretty good,
This dynamic camera style was most famously used in the chase from the movie The French Connection. The filmmaker—
Chat, do directors sometimes go back to doing old stuff that was successful? You know, a lot of people like just completely forgot about these techniques or something and try them again. Hello.
French Connection. The filmmakers mounted cameras on the hood, front bumper—
What's up? Oh no! I was done. I was asking if movie directors sometimes went through like old patterns and did old stuff they discovered a long time ago. Maybe we'll stop doing, you know, because some of the stuff is really cool.
And dashboard of Gene Hackman's Pontiac. These multiple angles, along with handheld camera work from the back seat of the car, showed all the action from the driver's perspective. The result makes that Bond chase look like a casual spin. But higher stakes car chases can also be more dangerous. The French Connection chase was filmed on uncleared streets in New York without permits, among other drivers and passers-by. These barely avoided collisions, they happened for real. And this crash was entirely unplanned. At the wheel of the white Ford was a civilian driver who was uninvolved in the shoot. All this happened even with actors sometimes driving slower than what you see on film, a standard trick used to reduce risk. See how some cars' exhaust pipes are blowing smoke faster than normal? That's because filmmakers on French Connection used a technique known as undercranking, where they filmed some of the scene at a lowered frame rate. Capturing fewer frames makes movement look faster, basically the opposite of slow motion. You can also see this in Vanishing Point, released the same year. Barry Newman's character bets he can drive his Dodge Challenger from Denver to San Francisco in 15 hours. That'd require a constant pace of some 80 miles an hour. But in many sequences like this hot race with a Jaguar, the actors were only driving at 50. So the filmmakers created the illusion of speed by undercranking the camera to half its normal frame rate, making the cars look like they're flying. Undercranking is still used today, most notably in the 2015 movie Mad Max Fury Road. But heavy undercranking works best for settings that don't have a lot of people moving around. Mad Max and Vanishing Point were perfect fits, with scenes that take place in the desert. In scenes that have lots of pedestrians, the effect can make human movement look jerky and fake, like what you see in old silent comedies. So city chase scenes can only use the technique sparingly. The Paris chase in the 1998 thriller Ronin, where Robert De Niro's Peugeot pursues a BMW, didn't use undercranking at all. To actually drive at these daredevil speeds, you pretty much always need a stunt driver. So the filmmakers have to find ways to make it look like the actor, not the stunt driver, is controlling the car.
Are you telling me
in Ronin,
it's not Rob De Niro that's actually driving?
The actor, not the stunt driver, is controlling the car. In Ronin, they had right-hand drive cars fitted with fake left-side steering wheels. The actor, in this case Robert De Niro, would pretend to drive for the close-ups, while the stunt driver to their right did all the actual maneuvering on a steering wheel positioned out of shot. But having the stunt performer in the other seat limits the angles you can shoot. And what if the stunt driver can't be in the vehicle at all? The solution came from a movie with exactly 0 car chases, Seabiscuit. The stunt team on that movie built a special rig for filming horse races.
This is actually so interesting, dude.
Eventually, that rig evolved into a smaller, more versatile version designed specifically for filming car chases. Known as the Biscuit, it's basically a vehicle that you can put other vehicles on, one that can be reassembled into different configurations, like a giant Lego truck. The rig makes it look like an actor is doing the driving, while a stunt person actually steers from the driver's pod. This pod can be mounted anywhere on the platform, so filmmakers can basically get any angle they want. The Biscuit rig made it possible to film some of Hollywood's most famous car scenes over the past 2 decades, from this scene in The Hangover to the many chases in Baby Driver. Take this scene in the movie Drive, where a guy chasing Ryan Gosling...
Okay. The button was happening a lot with the mic because the film was on. It's gonna stop in a minute. Also, chat. He said the quote was cancelled. Is it or not?
Character hits the back of his Mustang to make it spin out. After shooting the whole thing with 2 stunt drivers to get all the exterior shots, they filmed it again with Ryan in the car.
Okay.
And the car.
Okay, everybody says no. I will go back to the VOD. I'm gonna ban everybody who said that it wasn't. If it actually, you know what they say, right?
No, what do they say?
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep.
Hey, you're actually a good singer.
Thank you, man.